So we're told that a right rectangular prism has a volume of 720. So if I'm going to draw said rectangular prism and give all of its side length names, x, y, and z, they're telling us that x times y times z equals 720. Okay?
Okay.
They're telling us that the edge lengths are integers.
Okay.
Okay? So in order to figure out what the edge lengths are, I need to think about factoring 720.
Okay.
Okay? Because that'll tell me a possibility for x, a possibility for y, and a possibility for z.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And we just did this. What's the magic factorization?
The magic factorization is 8, 9, 10.
Right. So
Like
7 times 2 times 72 times 10, which is 8 times 9 times 10.
Okay.
Okay. Now that's not all. We also have to check, is the surface area equal to 484? And you know how to do that. So if you're watching it again, remember we called this the front, we called this the top, we called this the right. Okay? So you want 2 times the front plus 2 times the top plus 2 times the right.
Okay.
Okay? And plug in the numbers. You can pause the video if you want. If you plug it in, it does in fact work out to 484.
Okay.
Okay? So, this is a so. We know now that, let me just erase some of this stuff here. We know that the farthest distance is going to be between these opposite corners.
Okay.
Right? Where I'm going, let's say this is 10, this is 9, and this is 8.
Okay.
Okay? And I said the 3D distance formula, if I call this like a 3D hypotenuse, then c squared is 10 squared plus 9 squared plus 8 squared.
Okay.
Okay? And we said that worked out to, again, you can pause the video if you want, 245. C is root 245.
Which is 7 root 5.
7 root 5. Again, you can work that out. Right? So the question really is, if you know all these techniques, the hard part is why 8, 9, and 10. Right? It's like that. Everything is just a routine calculation.
Okay.
If you can think of these 3 numbers. Right? Everything after that is just like you just calculate it.
Okay.
So I'll tell you my hint, and I don't know if it's going to help you. Because sometimes you're on a math contest, and sometimes you just have to get lucky. Sometimes you just have to think of the numbers.
Okay.
Right? Remember how I told you, in any case like this, think, what about a cube? Right? And I know that 9 cubed is 729, because I just happen to have that memorized.
Okay.
So I know that, and I also know that the surface area is going to be 2 times 81 plus 2 times 81 plus 2 times 81. You can multiply that out, is 486. These are really close to the numbers they give us.
Okay.
Which means our rectangular prism is really close to a 999 cube.
Okay.
Okay, and that's how I figured out 8, 9, and 10.
Okay.
Because it's obvious you factor out the 10 and then you factor out the 8. You're like, okay, these have to be the numbers. So I'm just going to go with this.
Okay.
All right? Hopefully that'll help you someday when you see the same type of problem. Just remember, problems like this on math contests, like, they've cooked it up so that the numbers will work out perfectly.
Okay.
All right, so you sort of have to trust that it will.